This news update is brought to you by
I'm happy. Now I'm gonna take my time. I'm happy. Enjoying myself with lime. I'm happy. Escape from reality. Yay! And let lime take care of me. Whoa, we're just happy and smiling. Doing almost anything. Having fun and just living. Whoa, shopping, chilling, everything. With my friends.
Get happy with Barbados' largest and fastest 4G network. Activate any Lime prepaid or postpaid mobile plan today.
This is the Barbados Today Evening Update. It's Monday, November 10th, 2014. I'm Kamar Jordan. Good evening. Police are investigating an incident in which a man fell from the 6th floor of the Divi Southwinds Hotel in St. Lawrence Gap around 2 p.m. this afternoon. The man, who is a contract worker, was at the time painting a balcony on the 6th floor. He sustained injuries to the head and was taken to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in critical condition. Police have not yet released his name and details, but will continue to monitor those developments. Meantime, a St. Michael man is tonight homeless after he lost nearly all his belongings in an afternoon fire. Albert Michaud, a St. Lucian, said he was at work when he received the call about 1:45 p.m. that his two-bedroom home was on fire. He tells Barbados Today he was only able to save his passport and 2 chairs.
All my clothes, everything burned down.
So you have anywhere to go, anybody that you can call or?
I got some friends tell me, well, they're going to try and see what they're going to do for me.
Okay. So do you know how the fire started?
Well, I don't know how the fire started because when I left here this morning, I unplugged the TV. The only thing I had on is the fridge. I went to iron, I got nothing in my iron below, so I had to go last night and borrow iron to press my clothes because I got up last night. And when I done, I bring back the iron for the lady. When I left home this morning, I left nothing home.
Meantime, lawmen are making a special appeal to members of the public tonight. This follows swiftly on the heels of this morning's robbery outside Scotiabank branch in Coconut Walk, Hastings, Christchurch. Police are urging members of the public not to let down their guard and to be mindful of their surroundings when carrying out financial transactions. The victim of today's robbery, a customer at the bank, was forced to seek medical attention at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital following the attack in which his belongings were stolen.
I also want to urge people who are using ATMs to ensure that there are no persons loitering around the ATM when they go to it. If that they find that they not trust people who are by the ATM, they should use another ATM. That they should not use ATMs that are located in deserted or lonely areas. That they should cover the keypad when using ATM. And when they receive money from the ATMs, that they should take their cash and leave the ATM immediately. Do not spend time at the ATM counting cash. Meantime, criminal activity is still a major cause of concern in St. Lawrence Gap, so says Adrian Donovan, the spokesman for the St. Lawrence Gap, Maxwell and Dover Residents Association. Donovan tells Barbados Today the hustlers continue to be a nuisance in the popular South Coast venue despite police presence.
There are still too many vagrants roaming the street, sleeping on the beach, and the harassment of tourists has always been a major problem. With the assistance of the police, they had placed a mobile unit in the gap, but you will find that these acts would occur away from the vicinity of the mobile unit.
To the law courts now, where Jamaican drug swallower Damien Donovan was today fined $6,000 for drug possession and trafficking. The 26-year-old appeared before the District B Magistrates Court, charged with 3 counts after he passed out 109 packets of cannabis on November 3rd. The drugs weighed 3 pounds in total. On possession with intent to supply, Donovan was reprimanded and discharged. He was also convicted, reprimanded and discharged on the charge of importation. Unfair and excessive, that's how the Fair Trading Commission has described a recent decision by this island's main supplier of sand to hike domestic prices. It was back in March when Island Development Limited increased its wholesale price from $22.70 to $42.01. However, in its final ruling issued today, the FTC said the move was wrong, adding that IDL has since agreed to a more reasonable price of $37 per ton. To sports now, Rhett Watson and Dane Skeet will represent Team Barbados in the Race of Champions Nations Cup here on December 13th and 14th. The two emerged victors in the finals of the Suzuki Rocks Barbados Challenge yesterday at Bushy Park, St. Philip, and following an online poll. Watson, the 2014 Barbados Rally Club champion driver, ended up with 221 points, while Skeet, a former karting champion, had 167.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
The Barbados Food and Wine and Rum Festival, November 20th to 23rd. Taste the culinary delights of top local and international chefs like Marcus Samuelson, Anne Burrell, Tyler Florence, Roger Mooking, Michael Hines, Dane Sadler, Daphne's Restaurant, and more. The Barbados Food and Wine and Rum Festival, 5th edition, November 20th to 23rd. Visit foodwinerum.com or contact Premier Event Services Inc. at 435-0670. Get your tickets now at Wine World or Ticketpal.com.
A dark day for democracy in Guyana. That's how the opposition, a Partnership for National Unity, is describing President Donald Ramotar's decision to prorogue Parliament. The president told nationals today that he was forced to take the step due to a deadlock with the opposition on a number of issues. But the APNU maintains that the decision was taken in a bid to stifle what it says is the voice of the people and its legitimate representative. It also called on Guyanese to join in peaceful protests to press for Parliament to be restored. Further afield, an historic moment as the leaders of China and Japan today held their first face-to-face talks amid tensions between the two Asian powers. We get more now in this CNN report.
A rare moment at the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit in Beijing. An awkward handshake between Chinese President Xi Jinping and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. It's their first face-to-face talk since either leader took office. The two shook hands in front of the cameras. The goal? To ease several years of tensions between the two countries. Yet their facial expressions seem more of an obligation than of harmony. The closed meeting between the two leaders lasted 30 minutes. One of the major contentions between the two nations has been the disagreement over a group of uninhabited islands in the East China Sea, a controversy between China and Japan that has been brewing for decades.
And on that note, we come to the end of our Barbados Today evening update. We'll be back again in the morning. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. Subscribe to our e-paper, our email updates, or better yet, you can like us on Facebook for the very latest news and sports. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or via Screenplay in a supermarket or a gas station near you. Also, tune in to Lime TV, channel 101, for all the very latest news and sports. I'm Kamar Jordan. Have a fabulous evening, and we'll see you again first thing in the morning.
This news update is brought to you by
I'm happy. Now I'm gonna take my time. I'm happy. Enjoying myself with lime. I'm happy. Escape from reality. Yay! And let lime take care of me. We're just happy and smiling, doing almost anything, having fun and just living. Shopping, chilling, everything, with my friends and enjoying, feeling happy once again. When we having fun, you don't know I like it, you don't know how I like it, feeling happy, all of we as one. You don't know how I like it, you don't know how I like it. I'm feeling free, feeling really good. You don't know how I like it, you don't know how I like it, feeling happy, happy as we should. You don't know how I like it, you don't know how I like it. So when life knocks me up and I need to pick me up, I'll be happy again. We're just happy and smiling, doing almost anything, having fun and just living. Shopping, chilling, everything, with my friends and enjoying, feeling happy once again. When we having fun, you don't know I like it, You don't know how I like it, feeling happy. All of we as one. You don't know how I like it.
Get happy with Barbados' largest and fastest 4G network. Activate any line prepaid or postpaid mobile plan today.